Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Here at Luke Rides. Hey! Hello everyone at Luke Rides. Luke Rides is back. He's right back, Lassie, and Laddie here in Luke Rides, because in Luke Rides you're used to his normal motovlogging, you're used to how he motovlogs, but Luke Rides has actually done something very cool and has treated the classic BMW SuperBike to a fresh, all-new keyring here at Luke Rides. Luke Rides knows that the classic BMW SuperBike, the hark back to 70s superbikes, to 70s motorsport, the R NineT Racer, is that is going to stay in the stable for a long time. Luke Rides can't think of what he would even upgrade to, or what he would even replace the classic BMW SuperBike with what out there. I mean, BMW, the way they have put this class of superbike together is they have done absolutely everything, not only right, but to a high standard. They've done something custom, they've done something exotic, unique and special, because BMW no longer even build the R NineT Racer. They hark back to what superbikes used to be like before they went so supersonic, water-cooled, full fairings that we have now. So Luke Rides needed to make this video because Luke Rides, and I know you're all thinking, Luke Rides, it's just a keyring. Not here at BMW, no it isn't. Oh no, here at BMW, it's a BMW keyring. It's a Motorrad keyring, not just a keyring. And Luke Rides is so blown away and impressed that he needs to do this video and show everyone around the world how much effort and how blown away, how impressed Luke Rides is with a keyring that he has never seen such detail, such effort and such quality go into a keyring apart from Kawasaki. So let's get into it. Let's do some reviews here at Luke Rides, and let's get this done here at Lukey Rides. Yeah! Hit the intro.
It's showtime.
Luke Rides is really impressed. This is the BMW Motorrad keyring that you'll get with your BMW R NineT Racer, and it's straight away, BMW have made it in the packaging, which is also, as you can see, truly is a part of the BMW Motorrad group, a part of the BMW group with the BMW manufacturer code for this specific keyring. So this is not a keyring that you just buy from the internet made in some Chinese factory. This really has gone through the mothership, been built from the mothership, with all the quality controls from BMW are made in the BMW way, where they have not let outsiders taint the finish in quality, and instead focused on putting pure BMW into this keyring. So it's nice to see it's got all proper stamping here from Germany. You've got GRN, you've got even its origin and manufacture, piece in German as well as English, and that's quite neat. And then the moment you turn it around, look at it, it's not just a keyring. Even BMW say, make life a ride. That's BMW. That's the mothership. That's a motorcycle manufacturer who has put a little sticker here to remind you of what you're buying and to say, do you know what? We really thought about this. That actually put the effort to actually put, make life a ride. It's absolutely epic. And it really stands out. The font is really, really sharp, really clear. And it is yummy. So once you open up the packaging to your BMW Motorrad R NineT keyring, the packaging It's pretty straightforward. It's just glue it into place, and then actually pull out the actual keyring, and you can see, what is this? Big life ride, BMW Motorrad, and it's actually, look at that, engineered in Germany, in Deutsche, by the BMW group. Well, that's very pretty, and it's really cool to see that happen with a mainline manufacturer like that. That's really impressive. Good work there by BMW, the BMW group. Luke Rides is absolutely impressed that BMW have gone through such effort like this. Where would you find this? I mean, where would you find this effort? The fact that BMW have put Make Life a Ride, would you see that in a Suzuki keyring? No. Would you see that in a Yamaha keyring? Would you see that in a Honda keyring? Would you see that in a KTM keyring? Makes you think now, doesn't it? It makes you think, whoa, BMW Motorrad really do care about their two wheels and what they're building. So impressive sort of stuff. And you see it's got a strong cable holding Make Life a Ride like that, really holding it down there. And then what you're met with is the R NineT keyring. And you gotta say, that is absolutely huge. Luke Rides doesn't think he's ever met a keyring with such a huge tag for the motorcycle that you're riding like that on a keyring of any kind. So that's actually quite impressive from BMW. It's like this cotton retro feel here, so it feels rustic, it feels a bit retro, a bit old school. You can even see in the font design that it is a bit like hark back to the 70s, big font, random style here, random colour, and they've even done the effort of putting the T, making the T stand out, BMW Motorrad, and they've also made the R stand out. So it's quite detailed. There's a lot of engineering, there's a lot of design that's gone into this, where it's not just an R19. They've made the font stand out, and they've differentiated the R and the T. They've really made it all stand out, and then added the contrasting black with the retro kind of grey that was a colour back in the 70s, which is quite nice, and really thick fonts. It looks a bit retro, it looks a bit 70s with that big I, the angled N, angled E that's kind of missing a bit here, and then you've got that massive slash along there, which is like pretty impressive stuff from BMW. So that's quite interesting, and a massive R. And oh my god, if you turn it around, so right, okay, so Luke Rides knows a BMW Motorrad have gone with this. So what they've done is they've embedded the same design style an R NineT with the same contrasting black, but they've done it in a way that no matter which way the R NineT logo goes, it's always reading in the right direction. It's not reading upside down when the key folds around, moves around as you're on the move, riding your R NineT, let alone riding the classic R NineT Racer SuperBike, and it just reminds you of what you're riding, and the fact that you're not going to see this where all of a sudden the words upside down and you can't read your thick, wide 70s big, it wasn't like angled and aerodynamic back then. No, it was all big fonts, big pieces that you're not going to see your words the wrong way round. So good, cool. Wow, actually that is some really thoughtful effort there from BMW Motorrad. And that's not even the best bit. Not only is this very pretty, and it looks like something from the 70s, looks special, and hark back to older design, to older way of thinking. But here's the pied de resistance here at Luke Rides, because this is not just a ring. Oh no, this is a BMW ring. This is isn't just a ring. This is a BMW ring. So when you actually look at the ring itself, and this is the design effort that just blows Luke Rides away. Where would you find this from a Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha, KTM? Would you even find that effort on a exotica Ducati? I mean, would you? On the most exotic superbikes? I mean, would you find this effort, and kudos again. This is what makes BMW Motorrad stand out as a brand that actually cares about what they're making and supporting, and not only care, but they think about the products. They think about the motorcycles and superbikes that they've made, that they're in that extra mile. So actually, as you read this keyring, look at this, it's engraved. It's engraved with words. The keyring. Again, where would you see that? On a Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha, Ducati? Where would you see where would you see a Suzuki or Honda actually engrave their manufacturing brand on the ring itself, the actual ring that sits between this piece and your keys for your R90 or your classic R19 Racer Superbike? Wow. If you actually look really closely, the rings actually say BMW Motorrad. Luke Rides is not kidding here. The actual ring is engraved with BMW Motorrad. Now the effort and the extra cost in materials and time for BMW Motorrad, and for someone actually in BMW Motorrad to have actually realised this is a really good thing to do, blown away. Luke Rides is just wow. That is quality. That is a manufacturer going above and beyond. That is impressive. That a ginormous corporate brand done that. Where they're a big ginormous corporate brand. Where do you see that nowadays? You just don't nowadays. But you do see it in the BMW Motorrad Deutsche Brand. Wow. So that is just wow. Luke Rides' final review is, if you do happen to have the R19 Racer, and as BMW Motorrad says, make life a ride, and you have the classic BMW R19 Racer Superbike, you are looking at the most awesome, most beautiful, most thoughtful, and most pretty, and most prestigious keyring that you could think of for your R90 BMW Motorrad, or even for your classic BMW Motorrad Superbike. That this is the keyring that you want. You don't want the Chinese keyrings. This is absolutely above and beyond what you'd expect from a keyring, and BMW Motorrad have absolutely kicked butt here, and a fit and finish. The materials feel quality, long lasting. It feels retro in the fact that it feels like not so much rubber. It doesn't feel like a rubber material. It feels like some sort of cotton embedded embedded sort of touch here. More like having something embedded into your jacket. It looks really nice, and it looks like something from the 70s. And then the Pierre de Resistance finishing it in BMW Motorrad along the ring. So Luke Rides really needed to Well, thank you for watching, everybody, here at Luke Rides. Luke Rides never thought in all of his motorcycling career that he would make a review for keyrings, because usually keyrings, they're kind of, they're just there. Do you know what I mean? Luke Rides, they're just kind of there, and we just get used to keyrings in our modern world. It's just something that we see, we like, and we just don't take any interest in it. But as you can see, the way that BMW Motorrad have built this particular keyring is just, it does make you interested. It does make you go out. It does make you go, oh my god, this is exotica. This is something special. This is something really interesting, and that is in the R19. Well, make life a ride, BMW R9T, genuine BMW keyring. And by judging by the materials as well, is that because of the colour scheme that BMW have used, it doesn't really, like, as you use your normal R19 Racer and your normal or even your classic R90 R90, but if you use your classic R R19 Racer superbike, that as you ride through the air, it all happens to our keyrings. They discolor and they look really nice, but then they get tired. The colours start to get a bit dirty, you know, because all the crap and all the dust on the road settles on the keyring, and it gets tired. It wears itself out. But judging by the dark colours and that dark green, but also the fact that this feels not like a rubber but more of a textile sort of material, Luke Rides don't quote him, but Luke Rides only suspects that this will probably look good for quite a long time on the road, probably over 4,000 miles, and it will still look good. And that is the BMW quality, that is the German, that is the Deutsche refinement, prestige and exotica right there, that they go above and beyond. And Germany has always refined their techniques, and they keep getting better with every supercar, with every car, with every motorcycle, with every super naked, with every superbike that they build. And they're also translating it into their material, into their keyrings and merchandise, and that is amazing. And it just goes to show that as it stands right now, BMW have a team that actually show an interest in the brand and want to feel and want to make not only other people look at BMW and BMW Motorrad and go, gosh, wow, sexy, exotica, prestigious, but also see that they are above everybody else. They are cutting above the normal manufacturers, and that is in the BMW quality. Even the metal feels strong. It doesn't feel weak at all. It feels nice and strong, even though it's probably just aluminium or a soft metal, and yet it feels really good in the hand. It feels strong, long lasting, and that is fantastic. So well, thank you for watching, everybody, here at Luke Rides. It has been really a lot of fun breaking down the R90. Price is just blown away, and hopes that if you have an R90 or the absolute exotica custom sexy R19 Racer classic superbike, that you will treat your R90 to a genuine Motorrad R90 keyring, and you won't go back, and you will love feeling it, you will love owning this keyring, and you will love having it on your R90 keyring. So that's fantastic. Well, Luke Rides will catch you in the next episode of the channel. He's got a sign off now here, and because there's not really anything else to talk about at this point. We've got other things to talk about in the next motovlogs, and Luke Rides, of course, is going to have his very classic coffee mix. Oh, Luke Rides always has trouble drinking this coffee. It keeps whacking into his helmet and he can't seem to drink it. Maybe things have changed. Oh, you fucker! Oh, you fucker! You bastard! Give it out! It's opened again! Oh, Luke Rides is just a glutton for not drinking his coffees with a motorcycle helmet on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Woo, and see you in the next episode of Luke Rides. Yeah!
The way we...
The little rascal has spirit. As water.
This is the end of the trail for me.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, kid.
everyone at Luke Rides. If only BMW Motorrad had that slogan, eh? Make coffee a ride. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's make coffee a ride, yeah! That would match well too, Luke Rides thinks, yeah! That should be a motto for BMW riders, yeah! Ain't Luke Rides a joker?